Hey everyone, this is Trajan, doing a little match commentary for a change. I know I haven't uploaded anything in a while. I've been really busy trying to do other stuff. So we're gonna see how this goes, and I will probably be doing more of these in the future. So this first match, I need to make sure that everything's right, that I pick my color, because that's the most important thing, is being, being very color coordinated. So we're going against a Bison here. Not one of Dan's best matchups. Not 7-3 in Bison's favor, but definitely 6-4 in Bison's favor. There's definitely some stuff that Dan has on Bison to deal with with Dan's problems. So the first thing we're gonna do, I usually actually hit out medium kick. I did like Danku. A lot of beginner Bisons like to open up with scissor kicks as soon as the match starts. Standing medium kick will knock that out. But if they're smart, they'll delay it. I figured I'd try a light kick, see what would happen. Now, he's putting pressure on me really good, but I'm seeing he's not doing block strings. I'm able to EX uppercut through it. Now I'm getting nervous a little bit because here he's getting me in the corner, and that's not where Dan wants to be when it comes to going against Bison. Bison's corner pressure will totally beat Dan's ways of getting out of it. I got lucky, hit a throw. I'm not sure what he was trying to do there. He didn't throw me that time. I wasn't teching. I was just trying to block, hoping that it would go. He spammed out a psycho pressure, and I was able to catch up with down two. Now, light punch KRK will beat out any of his wake up options except for Ultra. So I knew I had a huge feeling he was going to do something on wake up. I figured actually EX psycho pressure, but he EX'd head stomp and it beat it out. So now I'm just trying to apply pressure to him, make him too afraid to bother tech throwing. So I went for a throw. He hard kick scissored. It's not safe against anybody, so feel free to punish it. I could have done a lot better than leg kick. A lot of Bisons at that point would have actually done the cross up. He didn't. Tried it from farther away. Was able to get a counter hit and convert it into a combo. So now I'm kind of nervous because most Bisons will actually, I've lost a lot of matches because once they're low on life, I'll jump into an Ultra or something, do something stupid to get hit by Ultra. Tried to cross him up with the cross up Danku kick, air Danku kick. Didn't work, but it beat out his wake up EX headbutt. Or headstand, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. Head press? Who knows? I won. I was lucky. I made a lot of good calls, but if I made those calls incorrectly, he would have been able to punish me big. So there's a lot of risk reward with Dan. I just was lucky I got more reward than I did risk. But so it worked out for me in the end. I fought a few people earlier, and I pretty much was being overly offensive and got bodied for it. They were just holding back and blocking, checking throws, and then just punishing me really hard for stupid mistakes that I was making. Next up is Ryu, who, if anybody who plays online, is pretty much online 101. It's very rare to find, I'd say, really good Ryus. You'll fight a lot of Ryus, probably because the majority of Ryus you'll fight will be okay. You'll fight some good ones, but you rarely get to fight those good ones on a regular basis. This Ryu, first thing he did was get back in the corner, trying to play a full screen game. Full screen, like, I know he's trying to force me in, and he's starting to get good because he's just good at making me think he's not going to throw a fireball. He's throwing fireballs at not the best range for fireballs. Or not the best range to not get punished. I saw a jump in, I took it with the best way I could. Figured EX, get that extra damage. Got him in the corner, trying to apply pressure. Back throw. Gonna go for a cross-up setup. Didn't even matter. It's still hit him anyway, even though he didn't cross up. Now I'm starting to get a little bit nervous because you gotta watch out with Ryu, especially with at least 2 bars a meter. They're gonna look for FADCs in the Ultra, which doesn't do as much damage as it did in Super. It still does a lot of damage. It would be enough to not to kill me, but at least to make things even again. And then I have to be the one who lays in with the offense. I hit him with standing medium kick, which is by far Dan's best poke. It's quick, it hits the farthest of any of his moves, it actually goes farther than light Koryuken. So I got lucky, won that match. Meant to uppercut him, input error, and just medium punch came out. I was aiming for EX again, because you might as well just EX the jump ins. Online I have a lot of problems with non-EX uppercuts trading as anti-airs. Now I'm not sure why he woke up SRK'd against me when I was out of range, but once again there I got lucky. He forward fierce punched, I backdashed out of it. He kept going with SRK. I did not expect him to actually do that, so I was expecting maybe like a jab or a fireball or something. So that's why I EX'd Danku to get back in range, but it actually went under him, and then I did it again to actually go for chip damage, and he went for throw. Not a good idea for Ryu to do throw when somebody's already in the animation of doing another move. Next up again is the Bison from the first match. Let's see if you learned anything. I know I learned a little bit. He's gonna head stomp me a lot, or is he? But I kept getting hit by theirs, and I know maybe not jump in so much. Maybe try and play a little more defensive and get him to do stuff that I want him to do, so I can punish that.
Let's get started. Fight!
So it starts off with I'm not sure what he's going to start off with. So he starts off with all these teleports. I don't know why. He's not even building meter with them. He can at least do head presses or devil's reverses, build some meter. There's really no point in doing a teleport from full screen. I was able to get him because he kept messing around. Now I'm trying to cross him up because I want him to lose charge, at least back charge. Was able to hit him with a combo because I believe he was probably getting desperate. Though I was very scared of Wake Up Ultra. Was able to pull a perfect off on him. It seems like now he's playing a lot more conservative. He's a little more worried about the fact that he can possibly lose against Dan. He's not doing as many shenanigans, though he did get me with that. He dashed forward and didn't do anything, expecting maybe a wake up uppercut. I backdashed. Wasn't gonna wake up uppercut on him regardless. And now I'm just trying to put pressure on him. LP KRK once again will beat out any of those wake up options, including EX. Now once again I'm a little worried. I've been in this situation tons of times before, straight into his ultra. It's not a fun feeling, especially after you spend all this time trying to whittle the character down to get eat by an obvious ultra bait, I should say. So I'm not trying to do stuff like half screen Dankus or full screen Dankus or full screen fireballs. So I was very worried that he's just waiting for me to do something stupid, which is what I was doing, and punish. Luckily I was able to kill him off with a throw, because he wasn't expecting that. Now, another thing with the Dan Bison matchup, like Bison, you can do stuff against Bison that will cause his jump-ins to whiff. Crouching forward kick works wonders. It just does not beat his jumping fierce punch, but I generally use that a lot. But he actually didn't really jump in as much. He would use specials to get in, or dashes, but he didn't really try to play me like he didn't try to jump in as much, which is good for him because then he doesn't have to worry about just constantly getting aired by KRKs. Next person I'm going against is a Cammy player, and Cammy matchup can be really tough. She's one of those characters, like all Vortex characters, if you get caught in the vortex and you guess wrong each 2 out of 3 of the times, you're in trouble. It happens it's really tough with Ibuki, but Dan can actually hold his own. It's still in Ibuki's favor, but Dan can kind of hold his own better if you're playing more of a footsie game. But once he gets you on knockdown, it's pretty much like not a whole lot Dan can do, especially if they're option selecting their jump range. So first thing to do is I just jump, light kick, see what she's gonna do. Some Camis will try and cannon spike that. She actually cannon drilled in the spike, which I did not expect her to do, but is a very common beginner thing. I tried to bait out mashed out cannon spike with that before. Third, tried to do the cross up, drop the combo. She dropped the combo, so luckily I wasn't punished on that. I did not expect her to do that cannon spike again. But I did expect her to do the hooligan combo because she did that the last time after the cannon spike. EX uppercut, because I was hoping basically for Chet. If I totally guessed wrong and she didn't do that and just blocked, probably could have won the match by finishing me for Ultra and I would learn my lesson. But I didn't need to, she didn't do that. Kind of put more pressure on Cam. Kind of bait out cannon spike, which I was able to. I wasn't able to punish it very well, just standing fierce punch. But I'm trying to get her to do stuff that I want to do. I want her to do jump ins. I want her to throw cannon spikes, stuff that I can easily punish instead of being vortex. How I was able to throw her, I don't know, but I lucked out. I missed up a fake cross-up setup with medium kick. Only works in the left corner against Cammy. Will not work on the right. But you can do a fake cross-up setup if you time jumping forward jump medium kick correctly. I did not. It's something that I knew I learned, and I haven't really practiced, and I haven't really been playing that much. Kind of tired of playing online, but I don't know. I mean, you do fight really good people sometimes, but you fight a lot of okay people, and I'm not going to be a better player, a better Dan player by playing people who aren't better than me. And let's see, I got the same Bison player I got before. I actually kicked him, nothing against him. I thought he played as good as he could. I thought he did a good job. It's just, I don't want to bloat this with just every other match being Bison matches. So I kicked him out. We got a Rose player. It's been a while since I actually fought Rose. There's two types of Rose players. There's Rose players who backdash the entire time, and Rose players who don't backdash all the time. So I'm really eager to find out which kind of Rose player this character is. Rose has godlike backdash, but it's kind of abused, and people will actually as a former Rose player, people will let themselves just get into the corner, and that's not something Rose doesn't have. Rose is like Dan, doesn't really have that great option to get out of the corner, so it's not really a place they want to be. Just trying to put pressure, some frame traps, looking for maybe like a throw from Rose. Luckily that whiffed and her whiffed, and I think he was kind of confused about that. I did something stupid, I don't know. I had the life lead and that was fine, but like trying to throw her on wake up was dumb. She got a soul throwed, or yeah, obviously EX'd, I was looking for Ultra, but EX Soul Spiral, and yeah, just get through it, and that's what she did. Now we started hitting a bit of a lag crunch, so that was kind of annoying. I wasn't really sure which side she was going to end up landing on if I moved over correctly. Now I'm shattering the corner, I'm just going to put some pressure on her. Now I noticed, I like to do with Dan, it's not do like the same move against her. Now, even in the corner, KRK, F8AC, jumping hard punch will never connect on Rose, only medium punch. I totally forgot that, I wasn't really thinking when I was doing it. Once again, caught a backdash. Finally did something smart on her wake up, not just to get out. She was able to get to punish my kicks on her wake up by doing EX Soul Throw. Now I know she did it before, so I'm not going to do it again. thought she was too far away. Koryuken actually converted that into a combo, but I was able to hit her and finish the match. Smarter Rose would not do that on Wake Up. Probably would have just blocked and waited for me to do something and then play on my faults. There's stuff Rose can do against Dan, such as crouching forward kick, which drops her hitbox, would actually cause Dankus to whiff at times, and it can also cause, it'll generally just cause move the whip. I learned that from playing her, so when I found out Dan can do the same thing, I was able to take that and do the same thing with it. I use it a lot against Ryu's. It's just a good move to have, especially because Dan doesn't. His KRK has a tendency to trade a lot with anti-airs online, and he doesn't have any good anti-air normals to use. So it's either take a hit, it's either take a trade, or just completely don't. And I'd rather not take the trade, because you can need that life later. Now here's a match I hate, the Seth matchup. Seth can beat all of Dan's Wake Up options. Basically, the only thing Dan can do against Seth on Wake Up and not get hit by a move is block. His uppercut beats backdash, his regular uppercut beats his EX uppercut. I dropped another combo there, I was kind of annoyed. He did jump back in the corner, I messed up anti-air, because I totally knew he was going to do that again. Now, why he teleported, I'm not really sure. I was really kind of worried about Wake Up Ultra. I think maybe he meant to and he just hit the wrong buttons, I don't know. He's hit me with Tandem Engine and got me again with the back. I'm starting to become way too predictable with backdashing, so I do like it that he burns meter to do a move into a combo that's not going to do that much damage. Now, I shouldn't have backdashed twice and I would have been able to punish that throw, but I was kind of like, in the corner, I hate it. It's like the worst, being in the corner against Seth, especially with Dan. It's not good. There's stuff Dan can actually do to get out of the corners better than, I'll say, some characters, but I was able to hit him with Ultra because I saw that, and he kept confirming, even though the medium punch, I think the second punch missed, or maybe the medium punch missed. But that anti-air standing fierce, he knew exactly when to hit it when I jumped in. Kind of put me a little bit on edge because I'm like, this guy's maybe not, he's not playing Seth like a scrub. He kind of knows what he can do with Seth. It's very hard to play the air-to-air game against Seth because Dan's anti-airs aren't that good. I know Seth players like to try and do, especially in the corner, they like to prefer, if anything, to jump back, wall jump to get out of the corner. Hit me again with the Tandem Engine. He's doing combos on me. I was able to backdash because he was trying to go for a reset. It's a little tough sometimes getting it, especially getting in with Seth, especially with that fact that that move has so much priority, but you do it 4 times in a row, I'm gonna focus. I was able to focus to hit him, and then just going to Ultra, and that was the game. Trying to be, the whole thing about Seth is to be random with your mix-ups. Him doing the same thing over and over again, who's that work against? I don't know. But, that's it for now. I'd like to do more videos in the